Speaking of Elon Musk, what do you guys think of his Twitter acquisition?
I was just gonna say he should accept Shiba Inu for the $8 a month thing, and that's how we can boost the value of it.
Yeah, or maybe he'll offer like a discount and say pay in Shiba, and you get your blue check for 5 or something like that. But that whole like verification system doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, people are going to pay for it just because it's $8 and they get a blue check mark, and you get the thing that I like about it is you can upload longer videos. So I could potentially take the videos that I make for my channel and upload them over there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's native on the platform, because whenever you link to a video on YouTube on something like Twitter, they don't give it the same reach that you'll get if you natively upload it to the site. So that's really the only thing that I'm interested in. But I checked and I couldn't do it because you can only do it on iOS right now. They haven't made it available for browser or for Android.
I wonder if he's going to come out
being abused.
What's that, Dragos?
It's already being abused.
Yeah, like you'll get people paying $8 on some wacky fucking credit card and wacky account that'll still troll.
Yeah, they kind of made it like some dirt on this insulin production company. They made a fake Twitter account saying that insulin would be free, and the stock for that particular company dropped.
Well, if anybody's going to fix social media, it'll be Elon Musk. I don't trust Zuck or anybody else to do it.
The robots.
How many people did he end up firing? Something like 50% of the staff?
It was a large chunk.
Yeah, something like 3,700, right? It's fairly
they couldn't
sizable
fire
now.
more because it would have been hard to keep operating with less than half.
Let me check here.
But more are going to be changed.
How many Twitter staff?
Yeah, half, maybe 35,000.
Hang on, who did we lose? Who the hell did we lose? Oh, okay. Well, he'll click when he comes back. 3,700 people from Twitter. Almost half. It says over here, almost half its staff. Is that all they have? I thought
they had like that large of a company. You'd think they'd have more.
I thought they had 20,000 employees for some reason, but laying off half the staff. Well, that's what you need to do.
Well, they're not as like complex as YouTube or anything. I don't think they need as many coders or.
From what I understand, Musk is planning on making it more than just like microblogging, because that's what Twitter was set up as initially, was a microblog site.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I understand, the way that he's been talking about it is there's going to be more offerings. I mean, even with the blue check system, you've got access to upload longer videos. Your tweets show towards the top if it's a @ reply. So that's okay.
Maybe he can turn into a YouTube competitor.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be cool because
what's the other one? Rumble that they were trying to do. It's just not as functional. It's hard to navigate.
Yeah, there's Rumble.
The UI UX sucks.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's like super geeks like Elon Musk that'll fix stuff like this, I think. All right, let me grab this YouTube link over here and see if I can make this.
Twitter just applied for becoming a money transferring
payment processing.
I'm not sure if it's money transfers or payment processing. It's like they mean different things in different parts of the world.
He's going back to his roots.
They all technically kind of do that. I always remember that when I look at my Apple Pay, thinking, well, this money's sitting in a balance somewhere. Apple's technically a bank across this entire user base that has who knows what in their Apple Pay account. I think all these companies are doing it.
Elon started PayPal, right? That was his first thing.
He was one of the founders, yeah.
Along
with Peter Thiel and a bunch of the other PayPal squad.
I'm loving Elon on Twitter. I think it's become way more fun than it's ever been. I think that's a lot of people are going on there for entertainment, and watching him actually interact and like clap back.
He's such a troll.
And things like that. Yeah, he really is. Like at his core, like that's. But what's really, really interesting is he's always been this way. And if you like, every now and then somebody will tweet out, or like some of these public text, some of these text messages or emails that he has between like employees and different folks will get leaked. And he's just such a no nonsense guy. Mm-hmm. He's just like, what have you gotten done? How much work have you like finished? What, this is not worth my time or attention. He actually was pitched this FTX guy recently, and he made a comment. He was like, oh, I was told this guy was worth like 3 billion liquid, and I don't buy it. And I didn't buy it. And my red flags came up. So this whole FTX guy, somebody was trying to broker an intro about how he really wants to work with you and this and that. And Elon was like, yeah, I don't fucking buy it. So I just thought that was pretty interesting. That, whatever reason people like to dunk on him, I think he's hilarious. Like, I think he's kind of the court jester that we all need, but he's also like a freaking genius. So
I've seen his prior emails to staff, and I tend to agree. He's very direct. He's a brilliant entrepreneur. I mean, like, one thing that I learned from him a long time ago was he had this email to his staff, and he was like, basically something along the lines of, if I give you direction, you either follow it, you provide me with a better solution, or you fuck off, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that is fucking clear. Like, that is as clear as it gets. That's the way that you want to run things. None of this, let me address your whatever fucking woke new thing. So I found an article here that says, read Elon Musk's first email to all Twitter employees. Remote work over. Company needs subscriptions to subscribe downturn. Let's see what he has to say here. If there's a link here to it. Okay, here we go. From Elon Musk to team. Sorry that this is my first email to the whole company, but there is no way to sugarcoat the message. Frankly, the economic picture ahead is dire, especially for the company like ours that is so dependent on advertising in a challenging economic climate. Moreover, 70% of our advertising is brand rather than specific performance, which makes us doubly vulnerable. That is why the priority over the past 10 days has been to develop and launch Twitter Blue verified subscriptions. So he's getting $8 per subscriber on this, which is pretty clever. I mean, it's like Netflix or Disney Plus or whatever, right? Without significant subscription revenue, there's a good chance Twitter will not survive the upcoming economic downturn. We need roughly half of our revenue. I'll be happy to give him $8. I don't give a fuck, Of course, we will then be significantly reliant on advertising. So I'm spending our time with our sales and partnerships teams to ensure that Twitter continues to be an appealing place to advertisers. This is in the Spaces discussion that Robin Yoel and I hosted today. Link to Q&A, advertising future removed. The road ahead is arduous and will require intense work to succeed. We're also changing Twitter's policy such that remote work is no longer allowed unless you have a specific exemption. So all these fucking guys that got comfortable working from home, they're basically not coming back. Managers will send the exception list for me for review and approval. So the exception list goes directly to the CEO of Twitter. Like, that's unheard of, right? Starting tomorrow, Thursday, everyone is required to be in the office for a minimum of 40 hours. Starting tomorrow.
1 day's notice.
That's such a troll's notice. Like, 1 day's notice, get your ass in the office.
He also apparently, he called an all hands meeting within an hour notice. He just sent out a memo that was like, "Hey, everybody get to wherever." Hours, and then he was 15 minutes late, which is just
I wonder how many rock star
Islands.
Oh yeah, and he showed 15 minutes after the fact, just so fun. And it's just,
you gotta love this guy. I mean, he's a plugged in beta when it comes to girls, right?
Is he though? Actually, doesn't he have a bunch of kids with a bunch of different women?
He does. He's actually had 10 children. Let me get to that in a second, though. Let me just finish reading this because I'm in the last paragraph. Yeah. Starting tomorrow, Thursday, everyone is required to be in the office for a minimum of 40 hours per week. Obviously, if you're physically unable to travel to an office or have a critical personal obligation, then your absence is understandable. I look forward to working with you to take Twitter as a whole new level. The potential is truly incredible. Thanks, Elon. So yeah, he's. I did a video a long time ago, a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, when what's his name? The dude that did The Game and The Truth About Relationships. Strauss. So Neil Strauss did an interview with him, I think for Rolling Stone magazine or GQ or something like that. And I kind of went through the article. It's on my channel somewhere, and kind of broke down what was going on because he was basically on the ground crying about a breakup with Amber Heard, because he was dating Amber Heard at the time, that psychopath that Johnny Depp just dealt with the last 12 months. Yeah, and there was a lot of clear evidence that he doesn't know how to deal with women or rejection, which is fine because I mean, guys, dudes on the spectrum, he's a weapon when it comes to business. He's a weapon when it comes to solving big problems. He's a great entrepreneur. I fully respect him in that regard. Elon, if you're watching, if you want to hop on a call, I'm happy to chat with you to sort your fucking head out and square it away properly. But yeah, he's had 10 kids apparently. I think one of them he lost either stillborn or shortly after birth, but he's reproduced 9-10 times with several women. And I think one of the most hilarious one was that lady that used to work for him. And I think it was simultaneously when Grimes was just within the last 90 days of her giving birth to his second kid. Grimes, there's a fucking problem. right there. Why would you get, I don't know. Hey, family, you know, here's my chick Grimes, you know. Grimes, this is everybody. Could you imagine that at Thanksgiving?
Did he have a kid with the cleaning lady?
No, he didn't. No, not yet.
Oh, that's Arnold.
Not yet anyway, but that's Arnold. Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah. Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.